Beginner's Guide to Tax Lien Investing in 2025, so you can make anywhere between 8 to 36% interest in a world today where the average person is getting squeezed by inflation. And if you have money in your 401k or in the bank account, every day your cash is turning to trash while the cost of living goes up. The last thing that you want is to retire, and like so many people who are retired right now, they're having to come out of retirement and go back to work because their savings is evaporating. Or maybe they put their money in the stock market or in crypto and they woke up one morning and boom, their net worth could be wiped out depending on what the trade was or what happened in the stock market. One of the reasons why I love tax lien investing and tax deed investing is the fact that you have two things: control and collateral. When you're putting your money in the stock market or in crypto, everything is up to somebody else, right? All of the decisions being made, you don't know if the CEO has a coke addiction or an affair going on and they make a bad trade, you wake up, your retirement's gone. So this is why I want to show you how as a beginner to get started with tax liens in 2025, because guess what? It's secured by real estate and you have the collateral and the interest is guaranteed by the government. Now, half of the states are lien states, half of the states are deed states. So that leaves you with about 1,500 tax lien states that you can go and get started with. So the big thing, one of the very first beginner tips you need to do is figure out, do you live in a lien state or do you live in a deed state? If you live in a lien state, the very first thing you need to do is see what type of tax liens are happening in your backyard as soon as possible. Find out when that auction is. The next thing you want to find out is, do they have any leftover tax liens that didn't sell at the sale? This is called an over-the-counter tax lien. And what I love about the over-the-counter tax liens is the fact that you can buy one of these, you're locked in at the full interest rate, which is awesome. And from there, if that tax lien has been sitting there for a couple years, you can start foreclosing on it right away. In fact, one of our students, they went and they bought a tax lien. It was on like a $9 million property. It was $400,000. They were collecting interest on it from day one, and those types of deals exist. So it doesn't matter how much you have set aside, you can get started in this business, which is great. So if you're tuning in, I'm Dustin Hahn. This channel is dedicated to helping you not lose money in the stock market or in crypto and use a safe, secure, predictable instrument that's been around for over 200 years, which is tax lien and tax deed investing. Now, when a bank lends money, what's the big thing that they want? They want collateral. So if you're doing anything with your money where you don't have collateral, to me, that just doesn't make sense. And I'm sure, actually there's a stat, 90% of people lose money in the stock market, 5% break even, and 5% make money. The stats are even worse than crypto.